Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales of my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League, so I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. I'm gonna call this battle CINCH Knot. It's got a great little lesson in it, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. I'll put a link to their website on the description of this episode. So we're in Castle here. I love this map. I tell you what, it's one of the coolest ones, I think. Yeah, it's got a jumping spot if you want to do a little suicide mission, but it's also, a place to be mindful of your steps and, and it's got great, abilities to cross over from one side to the other, and it's just really an interesting map, and I like it. They're coming out with a new one, obviously, coming up here soon, but, it's really fun getting used to these new maps, what they're good for, what they're not good for, how they're tough and how they're not tough, and yeah, you make some mistakes, but I'm calling this battle CINCH Knot. Now, I want you to know something, guys. Something really recently happened to my hangar, my account here. This is my baby account with level 6 weapons and or level 9 weapons, level 6 bots. It crossed into champions. It's kind of crazy. This is just lightweight stuff. Never thought I'd get out of Diamond myself, but we went past Diamond, went through Expert, got out of Expert, went to Masters, and right now, I'm tippy-toeing right in Champions. And that's pretty much going to mean not only am I going to see Champions on almost every single battle, without question, but a lot of times, I'm going to be, facing pilots and, opponents that are double my size, double my firepower, double my ability. Well, the reason I keep my, account low, and the reason I keep these weapons low, and the bots low, and everything like that, the whole purpose for my videos is to show you guys tactics make just about as much difference as does firepower. Firepower makes a big difference, but if you've got good tactics, I'm trying to show you guys how you can kind of maintain yourself inside a battle where you're way over your head. Look at that. There you go. Made a mistake right there. So what I've done is I've kept these levels low. I rely completely on tactics, and I try to show you what you need to do or what you can do in battle with any bot, any level you want, and make a difference. Well, this one I'm calling CINCH Knot. You know what a CINCH knot is, right? It's the kind of knot that you put around something to hold on to things, but the tighter they pull, the tighter the knot gets. It's really a great idea if you're trying to tie something down that you want to secure. Well, in the battle here, sometimes you want to have a good conservative posture, and a 3 and hold mentality is great. But when you're in over your head, and you gotta, really keep the opponent, a strong opponent at bay, the best thing you can do is have a CINCH Knot mentality. I don't teach you how to beat individual bots or how to beat individual opponents. I teach you how to win battles. And having a CINCH Knot is really basically keeping the pressure on. Never let it get loose. Never let it get sloppy. Always keep the knot cinched. as tight as possible. Now, sometimes you have to let back or you'll snap the rope, right? You don't want to pull too tight. You'll get you'll get mech'd out. I never mech out, even with level 6 spots, because I always look at this. I'm keeping a safe spot here, but as soon as I'm ready, I'm going to go back in and keep this cinch knot nice and tight. Right now, we've been keeping a dominant position on the battlefield, not just me, but me and my mates. Right now, I'm going to help this cinch knot out. It's going to be a sacrifice run, but it's important. Look at the panicometer. We got this one. I'm just going to tie these guys up, because that's all that matters, is keeping these guys busy while the timer counts down, the beacon bar counts down. That cinch knot is what we've done, though. We've kept the pressure on. We've kept the knot tight the entire time. Every once in a while, they'd come back, but not enough to make enough difference. And we kept that cinch knot snug right around their neck, keeping it tight. Every time they struggled, it pulled tighter. And that's what you guys got to do. Make sure you're always keeping that cinch knot tight around the Reds. Don't let it loosen up. If you see them backing off, snug right on up into them. Don't go too hard, because you might mech out. Don't pressure too hard, but make sure it's always good and snug, and it'll keep them from escaping, and eventually it puts their lights out like we did today. Great pilots on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Join the Party. You're definitely going to want to watch this one, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, THETA. I'll put a link to their website on the description of this episode. So this is Valley. It's a shorter map, but it is an open range map. It's got a lot of good vantage points from this Fury sweet spot where I can guard 2 to 3 beacons, and that is my criteria for using the open map deck. Major Pain here with my beautiful Zeus Fury obviously has a pretty good vantage point of center. The far one to the right, the near one kind of almost to the right, and then our rear back spawn beacon there. We leaped out right away, got a nice advantage on the Reds, and we're even going back to making a 4-capper right now, and the Reds are all kind of clumped up back in their home spawn area. When I see that, I know it's time to join the party. Because when when you're facing a team that is not aggressive, don't hold back. I open up with Major Pain to get a lay of the land. I say that all the time. I do it again to kind of monitor, see what's going on, see who we're up against, and once I kind of get the feel of the tempo of what the Reds are doing, then I go then I make my decision. Oftentimes, it's a balanced battle, and they're all running around, and I just sit there and mind my P's and Q's and keep things balanced. Because, what I want to do is I want to have a lot of firepower toward the end of the battle, that final push, right? You time your final push really well, it works out well. And with level 6 spots and level 9 weapons and up against the masters and champions and all, I gotta kind of keep my reserves ready. Well, in this battle, even though I'm up against champs and masters, it's okay to go get a little aggressive because it looks like the Reds are not, and it's allowing us to press right up in their grill. And when you see an opportunity like that, basically, you got a spawn rate on your hands. Go ahead and take advantage of it. Get your faster bots, get right up in their grill. You got a whole team right next to you, and you're able to push right into it. Now, they're going to get into their Titans, which are a little more formidable, but with all your team right around that same area, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, yeah, they're going to come in and maybe take a beacon, but you're going to take it right on back because you've really got power in numbers. And these guys, they were just not aggressive enough. So make sure that when you see an opportunity like that, don't stand back. It's good to be a conservative at the beginning of a domination battle, depending on where you're at. But if you find that your team is just steamrolling them because they are being timid, join the party. Hop out of that range bot if you're in one, and get in there and have some fun because it's always fun to be on this side of it for sure. Great pilots on both sides for sure. And if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Tip of the Spear, and you're going to want to watch this one, guys. It's a great one. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Perfect for this battle. All right, guys, so this is this episode's Beacon Rush battle. And you know how I start Beacon Rush. I jump out with Frick. He's my Death Button Raven. That double jump gets him to the center, middle beacon quicker than anyone else. And that is so important on Beacon Rush because it establishes an initial domination, an initial 3-capper, where your men can then follow in around you and then start going in. And if you see anyone threatening it, then you got to make sure you back right on up and keep that thing held, guys. tip of the spear. If you ever understand what that means, the tip of the spear, the very sharpest point, is the part that punctures the initial skin, and it starts the wound. Now, you got a huge spear behind it that really drives in all the pain and does all the damage, but it's that tip. It's that tip of the spear that punctures the hard surface that allows the spear to do all that damage. I want to be that tip. I want to be the tip of the spear. I am not a huge spear. I got level 6 bots and level 9 weapons. That doesn't matter. I can still be that tip of the spear, the one that makes the initial puncture that allows the spear to come driving in behind me. That's how I see these battles, especially with Beacon Rush. I come in and I want to make sure I open up that wound and allow the spear behind me. That's my team. That's 5 other formidable champions and masters coming in behind me to go ahead and rally behind that wound that I've opened up. That's exactly what I do now. I saw this guy trying to puncture us. No way. I am the tip of the spear. I will keep these things maintained as long as I can. So then my team, the spear, can come in behind me and do all the damage. You see how you can do this, guys? Even when you're in lightweight bots, even when you're on a team that's far more powerful than you, that doesn't mean you can't be effective. Look at this guy trying to get that. No, I'm the tip of the spear, not you. I am going to protect this while my men are coming in. The spear is right behind me. It's coming. You can't have this. You know, sometimes you're puncturing the wound. Sometimes you're just keeping it from getting, from getting ruined, but in doing so, my team is coming in behind me, and then they're going to finish the job. The spear is behind me. I'm the tip of the spear, and this is what you guys can do. Even when you're overpowered, you can still come in there and do your little things that can help the spear do its big things. I got a big Titan coming in here after me too. He's going to do his Arthur fight. He's going to kick me out, but that's okay. I'm coming back because I'm the tip of the spear, and this game is mine, guys. I take ownership of it. Good luck. Ha ha! Nice win. Guys, this is how I like to play the battles. I take ownership of every single battle. I know that I can't go in there and run around and own the battle because I just don't have the firepower to back that up. But I can still be the tip of the spear and allow my team, the spear, to go in and do all the damage that they can do. But in Beacon Rush especially, opening up those portals is part of that job. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're mining those important pivotal beacons around and be that tip of the spear, guys. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel on a regular basis, so if you like what you see, please tap on the subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. Also, Discord is a great way to connect with other amazing pilots, keep up on the latest news, and learn more ways to improve your gaming experience. Without question, one of the best Discord servers out there is War Robots Master Pilots. Managed by some of the best pilots in the game today, it features a robust list of informational, tutorial, and informative channels to cover anything and everything related to this awesome game. So definitely take a moment to click on the link in the description of this episode and check them out. Finally, my goal is to provide you all with entertaining and helpful information that'll help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Just make sure you're having fun, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.